I'm back again. We're busy. Right, another quick training. Right. Obviously, I'm not going to wait for anybody to jump on because this will stay in the group forever, as long as it stays till the end of time. Relevancy. Relevancy training. What even is relevancy? It's a weird one. It's a word that I've always known, but in network marketing, I've never known what relevancy in network marketing actually means. So this is basically it. You need to be relevant to everybody on your Facebook. Sounds bizarre. Yes, I hear you say, I'm so to get my cut off. So, me, for example, I have constantly up at my limit, so between 4,500 to 5,000 people at a time on Facebook. Facebook only limits the people I talk to, see my posts, and people who I interact with. They're very clever at doing that. Probably about 20% of your Facebook actually see your posts. So while you're actually out there posting every day thinking, why is nobody interacting with me? It's because you're not being relevant with the 5,000 followers on Facebook. So you need to start. So, notebook, number 1 tip, how to begin relevancy. On my live yesterday, I think I did it, so I'll just tell you again now. Go on your friends list. There'll be people who you speak to regularly. So there might be 10, 20 people who you see their post and vice versa. Carry on going down until you get to thinking, well, oh, I didn't even know we were friends. That means you're not relevant to these people. Make yourself relevant to them. So now what you're going to do, give yourself a task. I do about 50 a day, but that's, well, I say a day, it's not always daily. Do it how you want to do it. So today, start yourself a task of 20 people. So scroll down your list until you get to people where you don't see their post. Click on them. Go through the Facebook. Maybe like a couple of things. Comment on a couple of things. And then maybe if they put a photo of the kids or something they did recently. Sorry, somebody's just walking past again. Comment, join, like. Sorry, because somebody just said join. I didn't mean to say join. Comment, like, interact with them on the post. Not loads, because then you look like a stalker. Then if you put a picture, so like of the kids yesterday on, like it, then send them over a message. Now you can either just do a copy and paste message. I sometimes copy and paste my own messages, not anybody else's, but I'll put some today. I'll put some like kind of ideas what you really could be putting, or you can make them personal. Always put their name. Never ever call message. Never mention the business ever until they ask you. Or, you get into deep conversation. So we're just going to back against somebody else walking past. Interact. So maybe shush maze. If they went out somewhere or they put some pictures on, message them. Hi, Karen. Sorry we've never spoke. I think that rather than talking about on the post, if you've never spoke, always start with this. Like, hi Karen, sorry we've never spoke. Thought I'd just reach out to you and say hello. I'm just, whatever. You can put whatever, but just make it like sweet and nice. But then always end it with the question. That then gives them the opportunity to answer you. So they might think, oh, weirdo, and not even reply to you. If they don't reply to you within 24 hours, just delete them. I do. They're not networkers. If you think they're networkers, then they're not, because they're not replying. I think I had about 55 messages the other day and about 60 on LinkedIn, and I replied to them all individually. It takes forever, but you've got to work hard. So I'm going to put some suggestions and messages what you can send to them. So like, hi, sorry we've never spoke before, just thought I'd say hello, how's things, how are you doing, how's the family, how's business, whatever you want to put, just end it on a question. One's people that you have spoke to, or somebody that you might have gone to school with, If you put a picture of the kids on or something really interesting, just put, I just thought I'd say that picture of your kids is beautiful. They're growing up so amazing. Just start a conversation with them. And that is really relevancy. It's just making yourself relevant to your Facebook friends. So whether you've been friends for, I don't know how long Facebook's even been around, but if you've been friends on Facebook for 5 years, that doesn't mean to say that they are going to see your posts. I can message people and say, oh, didn't you see it on Facebook? And they'll go, no, that's because we don't speak on Facebook, so they'll have not seen it. So just always with that, but just don't send a message saying, oh, I've joined this fantastic new business, or, oh, I've got some amazing products, I thought they'd be right up your street, you fatty. No, it's so wrong. I give people some verbal abuse when they send me a cold message. It's just unprofessional. It makes you look needy, and you're not going to get anywhere in business if you do it. Just stay relevant to these people. So I think Jamil's going to talk about, I think, Jamil, if you're about, later on, she's going to do a live on actually connecting with new people and how to, sorry, I'm reading messages as they pop up, how to connect with new people and how to add new people. I said it yesterday on my personal live, but I were always taught to add people who's got 5 billion mutual friends, but when I've looked into it, I thought, why would you do that? So obviously we're all in Vida now. So when you're clicking on new people, if you've got any mutual friends, obviously the Vida V's have made it very easy for us because they all have the same picture because you can spot them a mile off. But if they've got 10 mutual friends, for example, click on them. If there's one person that's in with Vida, don't bother. Really don't bother, because you need a new market. As soon as they've accepted, so just pop over and just go, hiya, thanks for connecting. A bit enthusiastic. Now, we'll not go on to messages now because I go off on all tangents. But if you feel confident enough, do a voice message. It's so much more effective. Let me just show you the face. Look at that. Isn't she just a diva? If you feel confident enough, send a voice message. It's amazing, and you can get so much enthusiasm. Like if I send a message going, "Hi Margaret, hope you're all right. Your Facebook's looking amazing. Your profile's looking really good." You're not going to think, "Oh, she's really enjoying life." But if I send you a voice message, a voice note saying, "Hi Margaret, looked at your profile, you're doing fantastic in your business. I'm like, blah, 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 blah." So energetic. And as human beings, this excitement is actually contagious. Fact. So if you're excited to them, they'll be excited to you back. So I think that's it for today. So, well, not for today, for this hour. Get them notebooks out. I'm loving Mandy's got her notebook out. And note messaging, if you've not done it before, practice on us. We've got the Star Squad group. It's there for us for a reason. So if you don't feel confident doing it, practice on there. I never did it because if you can't tell, I've got the worst speech impediment ever. Can't say mirrors and I get all so just practice on us. Just instead of writing messages now, I'm giving you a task, all of you today, for an hour. I want to see nothing but voice notes on Star Squad chat. That is your challenge. I even sing happy birthday to people. I challenged Jamil other week to do it. I don't know if she did actually. She didn't prove it to me. So you've got to prove it to me, Jamil. I literally sing happy birthday to people now. That's another relevancy that I've completely forgot about. Say happy birthday to everybody every single day. What I'll do, I'm going to keep telling you to do the same thing every single day and then until you do it. It's just a really easy way how to be relevant to people. Everybody's got one thing in common, and that's we all have a birthday. So for 365 days a year, there will be always somebody having a birthday. So say it to write it, voicemail it, sing it, whatever you can. Say happy birthday to them, because they'll go, "Oh, I never even spoke to her." And they'll click on you. So Oh God, I'm sorry. If I did notes, I'd actually remember what I'm talking about, but I don't. I just go off the top of my head. So before you start doing your messages, always make sure your profile is spot on. So make sure you've put a really good, inspiring, amazing, exciting post on before you start doing your messages. Because chances are, if you've never spoken to them before, the first thing they'll do before they reply is check you out. So before you've sent a happy birthday, before you've sent a hello, how are you message, just make sure you've got a really fantastic profile status, saying how amazing life is and blah, 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 blah. You need to capture them. This is about attraction marketing. That's for a later post. But yes, so get them hooked. We need to get them hooked. So let's do this. I love to just empower you all. Oh, it does make me feel good when I see all this energy, and it's amazing. So bye from me and Maisie. Sorry, I've not read your comments. It puts me off if I read. I can't multitask. I should be a man. Enough said. So I'll see you all later for some relevancy. No, we've just done relevancy. Oh, gosh. So what were I going to say? What am I doing? Attraction marketing. Yes, we will be doing attraction marketing later. Have a good day. Get on that self-development. Let's start kicking ass. See you all later.